Here with the creators of Ariem's Faith, Sheila and Ariana. How are you?
We're good.
Good. We are in the midst of Harlem Holistic Wellness Week, and Ariem's Faith has an amazing product that I'm so happy to share and present with to you all. And the first thing we need to tackle is this name. So can you please tell us the evolution and the creation of the name? What made you choose Ariem's Faith?
About 3 years ago, I said to my daughter, let's see what God has for us concerning this. This meaning the products that I was making, because I was always making products for my children. And I was really having a hard time. And Ari said to me, well, Mommy, you thought about a name like 7 years ago. I'm like, what? So she said, remember, Ariem's Faith, because what I used to have a hard time remembering my password. So I would combine my children's names. So you can't forget your children's names. So I took Ariana, Ari, my son Emmanuel, E-M, and my last child, Faith. So hence, Ari M's, that S I think is for me, but it's Ari M's Faith. This is what connects us all together. So this is why I chose that name, because I do this for my children.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
So you said you've been making products for your children. What inspired you to do that? And just not run out to the store and buy products.
Well, you're looking at the Aquaphor Queen. I used to love Aquaphor because when she was a baby, she had eczema. So everything I tried, it didn't work. So I used to take like a whole bunch of coconut oil and just lather her skin with it because I needed to, put something natural on her. And as my children got older and I would buy them natural products for their hair, for their skin, I saw that it wasn't working. So I said, you know what? Let me just make it, I would take simple ingredients, the purest of ingredients, and I would just whip stuff together. And I would say to them, here, use this. And that's how I just like started making everything. You're shaking your head now?
Because it's funny. I'm sorry. Oh.
So the product that I was actually able to try is your Rub the Pain, right?
Yeah.
And you have a like plethora of different products. And so we'll get to like the different products that you provide, but I really want to talk about Rub the Pain. So in the midst of social distancing with the proper precautions, we met up and we
with our masks.
And we met up, and I was able to use this product, and I just wanted to share a little bit about like the pain that I experienced and how the product was for me. So since I have it here, I'm going to read the ingredients. There's CBD, olive oil, wintergreen, comfrey, and lavender oil. And so I told Sheila and Ariana a little bit about the pain that I was experiencing. I suffer from various pains. So 2 years ago, I fell downstairs and tore both my ACLs and dislocated the disc. And so sometimes I'll get back spasms or my knees will lock. And then recently, like 6 months ago, I learned that I had I learned about my diagnosis of fibroids. And of course, Rub the Pain is like a topical oil. But with the fibroids, I kind of experienced pain all over. And so I've been taking medications for it, like oral medications. And I shared with Sheila that I wasn't really comfortable with taking the medications that often, and I would like something topical. So I was able to use it, And I was just sharing with her, because we were talking about the product that offline, that you almost forget that you had pain. So I remember I did a little sample when we were outside, and I kept you were like, how is it going? And I was like, what's going? Like, I don't even feel it anymore. Like, I was like, I guess everything's okay. But Sheila, you mentioned a really great point about like when you're so used to having pain, you really don't, you're not used to like being without it. So you kind of forget what it's like when you don't have that pain. And so could you tell us a little bit about like what inspired you to make like a oil with like CBD in it?
Okay. Ari, at 14, she was diagnosed with fibromyalgia.
Okay.
She was the third youngest child under 16 to be diagnosed with it.
Wow.
So yeah, this is a healthy volleyball playing child. This was her.
Oh,
You volleyball too? So she was a freshman in high school, and out of nowhere, now I don't know. I guess you used to play sports. Sports players, they could pull stuff, break stuff, and they just keep it moving. So if she tells me she's in pain, I'm like, girl, you can just pop it back. And she was like, no, mommy, I can't just pop this back. I'm really in pain. So her pain tolerance is really high. So when she was telling me she was in pain, I took that seriously. Make a long story short, it took them like about 6 months for them to diagnose her. She went from walking to not walking. At one point, when they did figure out what was wrong with her, they offered her a medical marijuana card at 14, and I didn't want that for my child. She was a freshman in high school, so I didn't want her taking weed and none of that. So I started to do some research on CBD. It's like, then 7 years ago, that's when CBD was just coming into existence. So I just started to do some research, and I ended up working for a company that deals with CBD because I wanted to know what I was giving my child. So with her, it was through trial and error that we got to do CBD. But with her, I have never felt my child's pain. So she would describe to me what she's feeling. So I'm like, okay, so everything she was telling me, I had to figure out, okay, how do I make it topically? Because you could take a pill, but the pill got to go through all of this.
Yeah.
But with fibromyalgia, sometimes it's here, then it's here, then it's here, it's in your head, it's everywhere. So I'm like, okay, how do I make her something that if she has pain here, she could put it here? With the fibromyalgia moving so fast. So one morning, I got my ingredients together and I whipped up something. And with people with fibromyalgia, this is what she was telling me, that you get the shoulder pain. So that morning, she finished a shower. I said, Abby, put this on. She gave me that look like, oh my God, something else. So I rubbed it on her and I said, what are you feeling? Tell him what
I was very confused. I was like, I'm not feeling pain. But I feel something, but it's not pain. Cause I'm always like having like a tingling feeling here. So like the tingling kind of stopped. And I guess that like formed a new sensation of like actually not feeling it. Like you said earlier, when you don't feel pain, it's like a weird feeling. So I felt something and I was like, I don't know what it is, but I feel something. But it's not pain, so I guess it's working.
So I said to her, do you feel pain? She said, no. I said, I just did my job.
Wow.
Because my whole thing is, I needed for my child to function, as mothers, we wanna make it better. And my whole job, since she became sick, my whole job was, okay, how do I make sure she functions? Because I don't like taking pills. I don't like giving my children pills because I don't know what the side effects are, because the side effects of the medication that they was giving her was suicidal tendencies, depression. I have a happy-go-lucky kid. So I didn't want to change that for her. So this is how I created Rub the Pain. And with me, When I make something, whatever name comes to my mind, that's your new name. Oh yeah, so, that's why. Rub the pain.
So you and I was checking out the website ariemsfaith.com, and you have a lot of different products, and you even have some COVID essentials.
Yes.
Ariana, she coined that, so I'm not stealing it. But you mentioned, is that the elderberry?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, that's the elderberry. So I know some things about the elderberry, guys. I've been like spreading the word. You know, it definitely boosts the immune system. And with COVID, with anything, flu, all of those things, one of the biggest things you want to do is boost up your immune system to really prevent you from even getting sick. And elderberry, that's that magic. I saw a few things like you have like oils and like I saw avocado. I'm always crazy about avocado. Oh, that's the avocado?
Okay, Ari, would you like to talk about our first product that just really made us go whoosh?
Okay.
Well, we create a soap that clears acne, blemishes, dark spots, and razor bumps. It's our black avocado face wash, and it has 4 ingredients. It has black African soap, water, glycerin, and avocado oil. With those 4 ingredients, the way my mother cooks it and the way we mix it all together, it ended up like really clearing up the pimples, the dark spots, and a lot of people who have like the dark spots on their neck, they started to use that and saw that it was clearing up for them. And
so like hyperpigmentation and the discoloration.
Yes.
Nice.
Basically, I take a product and I make it better. That's because I didn't create I didn't create African black soap, but again, for my children, like Ari never really had a hard time with pimples or anything, but I know whenever she would eat something that's bad, I would see little spots. So, I would buy the black soap, but what black soap does is that black soap, it's such a wonderful thing. It pulls out all of the dirt, but it leaves you very dry. So I'm like, how can I take this and make it better? I did some research. Avocado is not only great moisture, but avocado is also a natural skin lightener. So I went and I whipped it up and I said to them, here, use. My children are my test dummies, my guinea pigs, my everything. So,
well, luckily they look healthy, so that means the products are working.
So I gave it to Ari and she was like, Mommy, I like this. I'm like, okay. Then I gave it to my mom. My mom was like 60-something then, and she was like, oh, this feels nice. Now mind you, I didn't say I used it. The kids used it. And then when I finally did use it, I'm like, I personally felt like a mask came off my face.
Nice.
And so,
so I have to get that one. I didn't get that one yet.
Girl, so I posted it online, and then out of nowhere, because Ariana, tell them about the picture that you sent me. That's how it all happened. Go ahead, Ari.
Right. So again, my mom said we're her guinea pigs. And she gave it to me on a Friday, and I tried it out. And, I didn't use it on Sunday, but I used it on Saturday. And then that Monday morning, I used it again. And I took a picture of my face on Friday. And all my life, I've had, like, this dark mark on my face. Like, you can even see, like, the way my face is shaped. During this line right here, there was a lot of, like, just dots. And my mom always told me it was freckles. So
I thought they were freckles.
I just assumed they were freckles. And so I took the photo of my cheek on Friday, and then on Monday I took a picture again and I compared, and I realized like all the dark spots were like almost gone, and whatever little pimple I had was barely there, and I like saw a part of my skin that I never really saw before. I didn't know that they weren't freckles, so my skin was brighter. And everyone was like, there's Clorox and bleaching in there. I said, nah, my skin's too beautiful for bleaching. I love my melanin. So
no, that's right.
So she sends me this picture, you know. I'm like, what is this? She said, Mommy, whatever you gave me to wash my face is what happened. I put it on social media, and
we just got a fan base after
yeah,
that.
and then next thing I know, I'm doing the International African Arts Festival. Within like a week or two, we got like over $2,000 worth of orders.
Wow.
Just the black soap.
But I think that ariemsfaith is like such a great company because you really prioritize making products that are safe for your family. And that speaks a lot to like the integrity of the products. So, I mean, just from hearing the stories and the creation of your name and actually testing out the products, I think that it's a really great product. And I think, well, it's a great line of products. And I think that anyone who is able to go and get those products are more than lucky at this point, you know. So before we go, I want you all to share with our audience and our listeners around how they can find you after Harlem Holistic Wellness Week.
Well, you could definitely follow us online on Instagram. Our Instagram is ariemsfaith, ARIEMSFAITH_products1 on Instagram. To make any order, you can go on our website. It's www.ariemsfaith.com. I'll spell it again just for the sake of confusion of the name. It's www.ariemsfaith.com.
And you can also visit h2w.nyc, and the products will be there. The bio will be there, and the link to the website will be there. We're going to take you straight to Ariemsfaith. There's no middleman, but just in case you can't remember that and you know, your brain, you have a brain fart, it's h2w.nyc to find Ariemsfaith. I thank you so much, Sheila and Ariana. This was amazing. And I'm about to get off and go buy some more products real quick. So.
Girl, we'll deliver.
Oh, yes, you will. Yes, you will.
For the safe distance of 6 feet.
With the mask. With the mask. You know, I don't take any risks. So yes.
But you know what, Bailey, I want to thank you. Because, you know, like I told you, I've been really wanting to do something in Harlem, and I'm really looking forward to see where this can lead. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Ari's excited. You know, I believe that new doors are going to be open. I really do want people to at least try our products, because I honestly do love what I do. And like you said, if it works for my children, I want to make sure that it works for everybody else, you know. And when it comes to my product for pain, when it comes to rub the pain, I really don't want people taking no more pills internally, because you don't know what it's really doing on your inside.
Yeah,
you know.
And we talked about that because I mean, I don't want to go over on time, but I did share that I have asthma, so. It's really difficult to choose what pills you can take that won't cause an allergic reaction or cause an asthma attack. It may get rid of the pain, but it may also tighten up my chest, you know?
Can I ask you, how long did that one application last that I put on your shin?
I didn't use it again until today, and we met up. When did we
met up? You see, this is why I tell people that little bottle lasts you a long time, because with my product, the aim is...
So that was 4 days ago, everyone. Yep. It was 4 days ago.
The more you use it, the less you need it. unless you're like her and, you know, with the chronic pain. But I have doctors who use my product. I have babies who use my product. You could use rubber pain from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, from a migraine to plantar fasciitis. Yes, girl.
That's so awesome. And it's true. It's true. I forgot how long I was out of pain. It also, I think it affects your memory of your pain. So you forget how bad you were hurting, which is a good thing.
Yes.
All right. So again, you can visit their website, ariemsfaith.com, and also check us out at h2w.nyc. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you soon. Peace.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Bye.